We are starting. Okay. Welcome everybody to my first YouTube channel video. I am Eat Money 99. Today we are discussing cars. I am a car freak. Cars are awesome. I like them. And I'm going to make a YouTube channel about them. Also on this channel, we'll probably be doing gaming, Halo, Forza, Empire Earth. If you don't know Empire Earth, you should, because it's a great game and it'll probably be coming up in some other video. Anyway, I've been told that I do good car rants, so I decided to make a YouTube channel about it. Everybody subscribe to me and I can make money. And when I make money, I will buy a Conan seg and then I will make videos about that. Then you will have good entertainment. Subscribe to me now and then in 20 years I'll have a Conan seg and it'll be even better videos. Starting off with car rants, okay? I've prepared many notes for this and none of them matter because everything is off the top of my head in every single one of these videos. First, my top 3 brands are Corvette, Lamborghini, and Koenigsegg. They make the best cars ever. Honorable mentions, McLaren is really cool. Ferrari makes pretty cool cars. I like some of them. Audis are cool. Pretty much every American car. I know Corvette is not a brand. It is made by Chevy. Don't get mad at me. Cars I don't like, for a disclaimer for all of you people out there, you'll probably get triggered if you like any of these cars, but I'm sorry, it is my opinion. It's my YouTube channel, and you cannot control me. So, brands I don't like. Hennessy, don't like you. Porsche, all your cars look the same. It's a Volkswagen bug. Get over it. Also, if you are a Porsche fan and you are triggered, leave it in the comments below and I will read about it and then I will dislike your comment if I can do that. Pagani, I'm neutral. I love the Huayra BC. That car is really cool. I don't like the Zonda. I don't like it, okay? But oh, I love the Zonda. It's so good. No, it's not. It's hideous. It's ugly. Oh, the Zonda is so good looking. It's the best looking car. I just triggered literally 50%, actually probably 80% of every car person out there. Well, no, it isn't. You want to see a good looking car? Look at a Lamborghini. Those are good looking. I know Horacio Pagani worked for Lamborghini, but that doesn't matter because he started his own company and he made ugly cars. Right, that's some background about me. Favorite car in the world is either a Koenigsegg Jesko or a Lamborghini Aventador SV. I don't know which. That's enough about me. Today we're talking about cars. Namely, new cars, because they are better. And namely, performance cars, because those are the only cars that matter. I wish I had one. Oh, also, I have a 2014 Dodge Dart Rally, in case you are wondering. It is awesome, and I like it. Performance car, new performance cars. I have compiled a list of new performance car categories. Now, this list is very in-depth and very important. Every manufacturer comes out with a performance car to compete with other performance cars, right? Classic, Mustang comes out, oh, we'll come out with the Camaro, compete with that. Every new car company comes out with cars to compete with other cars in that segment. So I've compiled a list of all the performance segments out there, from least to greatest, worst to best. Maybe not worst to best, but classes of performance cars in order. SSUVs. I came up with that name myself. It defines this very, very strange segment. Super sport utility vehicles. Crossovers / trucks with lots of power that are made to handle well, which is really, really counterproductive. It makes no sense to me. It makes no sense to anybody. What does it even mean? After that class of strange utility vehicles, the Range Rover Sport SVR. I like that car. It is a little down on power, but it can actually go off-road, which is the point of an SUV. That's what they're made to do. Go off-road, but also be good on-road. Range Rover is fast, it looks good, it can go off-road, and it can go on-road, and it sounds good. I like hot hatches. Hot hatchbacks are really cool, right? We have Focus RS, Volkswagen Golf R, Civic Type R. That's not even a hatch, though. We'll put it in this segment. A bunch of them. Some European companies I've never heard of. Vauxhall Astra. That's not a hatch, is it? I used to have a Focus Titanium, and I want a Focus RS. Those are so cool. After the hot hatches, we have sport sedans, okay? This is a huge segment in Germany. Here in America, we really only have one, and that's the Charger Hellcat. It's so cool, right? These are, your four-door cars with just massive power, and they don't even handle. It's just massive power. Basically muscle cars, but with four doors. We have the Charger Hellcat. We have Mercedes has theirs. BMW has theirs. Audi has the RS 3. They're all codes. They're all numbers. Why can't we have good names for cars? Hellcat, yeah. AMG A68 Wagon S. No, give it a real name. After the sedans, we have two-door cars, coupes, sport cars, sports cars, sport coupes. I've spoken the sports cars, sport coupes generally, but this can be more divided into sports cars and super sports cars. Sports cars, you have some base level stuff like V6, Mustang, AMG, GT, lower stuff, more common stuff. Mazda Miata. Probably shouldn't say AMG GT in this one. Mazda Miata, that Fiat Spider, 124 Spider. Lower power, lightweight, two doors, you know, kind of fun. Cars, right? But super sports cars, that's where it's at. Alright, we got C7 Corvette 01, AMG GTR, Nissan GTR, all those front engine, you know, supercars. Camaro ZL1, Mustang GT 500, Challenger Hellcat, Challenger Demon. That goes into your super sports cars area. This super sports cars area overlaps very, very closely with entry-level supercars, which can also be subdivided into supercar, entry-level supercar. Actually, it's like your super sports cars are sort of competing with your entry-level supercars. So entry-level supercars consist of McLaren 570S, Lamborghini Huracan Evo. Those cars are mid-engine. Supercar usually means mid-engine. Now there's quite a lot of debate, right? Is a C7 Corvette 01 a supercar? It has performance to be a supercar, but is it though? It's front engine, and to me that makes a huge difference. When you go mid-engine, that shows that performance in this car is higher up than everything else, right? You have performance, then you have comfort, and then you have something else. It puts performance at the highest point. It is big brain time, my dudes. We have to do some hardcore stuff right now. In this segment of big brain time, we will be talking about engine layout, super sports cars, entry-level supercars. What's the difference? Engine layout. Engine layout is where the engine is. You have the engine in the front or the engine in the middle, behind the passengers. In all supercars, the engine is behind you. What this does is allow better weight distribution. With the engine here, as you're turning, the engine does not have to swing with the car. It's in the middle, it rotates, instead of being in the front where it's pulling it around. The engine, the whole car rotates around the engine. And since the engine's the heaviest part of the car, this helps with weight distribution immensely. With the engine over the rear wheels, you get massive amounts of traction on them. Rather than the engine in the front, where all the weight is on the front wheels, you have it on the back, where all the weight is over the back wheels, and that helps immensely with launch. Hence, why a 500 horsepower McLaren 570S can beat an 840 horsepower Challenger Demon. If you're mad about that, look up the video. It happened. That is the end of this day's big brain time. You can have front engine cars that are faster than mid-engine. Happens all the time, hence my super sports car category, but it doesn't usually happen. Now, with the new C8 Corvette going mid-engine, that enters the entry-level supercar, and I am super excited about that because mid-engine is better than front engine. Again, haters, please leave your comments down in the below so I can hate on your hate comments. Supercars. So these are the higher level supercars. You have base models of entry-level supercar in the entry-level supercar category, and then you have upped models in the supercar. So you have Huracan Evo, entry level. Huracan Performante, higher up supercar. McLaren. Actually, McLaren makes two different cars. You have the 570S and the 600 LT, which is the performance model of the 570S. It's probably higher up. I know a lot of you probably aren't following me, and I realize this is my first YouTube channel, and it's probably really confusing. Bear with me. You got normal supercars, right? So 4GT, 720S, F8, Tributo, all that stuff. After that, we have exotic cars. Now we have so many supercars out there. It's pretty crazy today. So we have SUVs, performance crossovers, hot hatchbacks, sports sedans, super sedans out there, sports cars, entry-level supercars, non-entry-level supercars. Who are all these cars? Knowledge. Listen to my knowledge. After that, we have exotic cars. Exotic cars are pretty up and down, right? They are a lot different from everything else in their own class. None of them really have the same stats, whereas in all the other ones, they all specifically compete with each other. Exotic cars are cars that are not quite hypercars and not quite supercars. I know, it's kind of weird. Okay, here's some examples. Lamborghini Centenario. It costs, what, $2 million? But it makes the same power as the Aventador. What? It's all about limited edition. This car is faster than Aventador, sure, and it showcases a lot of new technology, but it's super limited. They only made 40 of them. Same with the Veneno, they only made 3 of them. Pagani Huayra. It makes 700 horsepower, so you'd think it'd be supercar. No, it's super lightweight, and it's super rare, and it's millions of dollars, and it's all handmade. Exotic cars are super rare. Like McLaren Senna's in there, the new SF90 Stradale's in there. And that's kind of the thing, is exotic cars are they look wild, they look totally different from everything else. Super expensive, mostly freshly handmade, but yet they still have the performance of like a super. So they're a strange category. That's exotic cars for you. And then next up, we have our top class hypercar. This is my area. This is all I do. I love hypercars. They are so awesome. Hence the Regera next to me. So hypercars, these are top of the line, just all out performance cars. These go for like $3 million. These cars are ridiculously expensive. Koenigsegg are the biggest ones in these, and I am a massive Koenigsegg fan, as you can tell by my signed Regera poster. Hypercars consist of the Regera, the new Speedtail coming out, the Chiron, lots of stuff like that. These cars have well over 1,000 horsepower, top speeds of over 250 miles an hour, most of them. Their simple goal is to be faster than anything else in the world. I love these cars, and I'm going to do a whole video on them coming up soon. This is my first YouTube video. There will be more coming out soon. We're going to do some more rants about cars. I have a lot of knowledge and no one will listen to me. We also do some gaming on here. We're going to do some Empire Earth probably in the next video. It's really fun. Also, we'll probably be doing Halo videos. Anyone know how to film a TV or record on an Xbox? Because please tell me. Yeah, we'll probably be doing Forza videos as well. As you can see, I'm a huge Forza fan. And signing off, I will be Eat Money.